What's so fucking perverse is that I wanted to give them life. A big, fat, vibrant dose of everything they'd been denied. I wanted to prove, by example, how the cancer of birth and the dis-ease of youth could be overcome. It could be turned around. It could be made to work for you. I wanted to spare them a decade of their own self-abuse, because I never spared myself, and I didn't spare anybody else either. You know, in some perverse way, they held my hard-fought, self-taught self-preservation against me. They feared me because I feared nothing. What fucking choice did I have? You know, since the age of 6, every night has been an insomniac's theater of wretched possibility. Every shadow, a murder with my name written on it. Every man, a potential maniac with my blood on their tongue. Every breath tainted with a genetic toxicity that ensures an early death preceded by an encyclopedia of pain. Every action scrutinized by jealous minions who hold their breath, awaiting my fall, anxious to hawk my corpse and dance upon my fucking grave. You know, fear is a magnet that I chose to reverse. Because if I'm going to be pulverized by possibility, I want to be choking on life, not from it. And maybe they just bit off a little bit more than they could chew. Maybe I'm just too rich in flesh and blood. I'm satiated under their sickness. Maybe they just got poisoned in the Garden of Eden by the wine of overripe fruits. You know, they came to me with big, big eyes, which is why I tried to teach the art of savoring. But like the fucking wolf, they devoured, greedy, and then some. And it was weakness that constructed a great wall, an insurmountable hurdle riddled with trapdoors and funhouse mirrors whose twisted reflections ricochet into an infinity of self-doubt and psychic lacerations, a homicidal force field rifled with fear and loathing whose very nature attempts the murder of angels. And my passion cannot be killed by fear. If offering up a taste of heaven means it will be spat back in my face by greedy demons that no amount of suckling will ever satisfy, so fucking be it. Because I understand much too well the need to feed in. And this angel screams for life. Or you can call it delirium if you like. Call it fucking delirium. But I will never stop reaching. I will never stop needing. I will never stop wanting. I'll never stop praying that one day they may actually grow to see themselves as I fucking saw them. As I've always seen them. Beautiful. Majestic. Strong. Mine.
maybe wash the pain away. You didn't come home, drinking and carousing, hoping you were gonna score. Wasted too much of my time, I don't plan to be alone. Got another man coming while the bed is still warm. Just pull away. No more kissing, I can't stand the taste. You promised that you love me, you lied that you changed. What you did was criminal, now admit that you're ashamed. No more excuses in the middle of the night. Don't call me on the phone when you wanna start a fight. Don't tap on my window, don't you pound on my door. I'm changing all the lives cause love don't live here anymore. All those goddamn nights when you didn't come home, drinking and carousing, hoping you were gonna score. Wasting too much of my time, I don't plan to be alone. Got another man coming while the bed is still warm. Got another man coming while the bed is still warm. Another man coming while the bed is still warm. Another man coming while the bed is still warm. I got another man coming while the bed is still warm. While the bed is still warm, I got another man coming while the bed is still warm.
I'd been running the straight and narrow for as long as I could fucking remember. I mean, for no good reason other than loneliness hits harder when you're nursing a hangover every day. I mean, it's a brain-crushing headache and a sour stomach. It just becomes a tiring way to spend the fucking day. And then Johnny came along. I mean, not that I could blame him for my multiple indiscretions. It just made sloppy easier and more seductive to slip back into. It felt almost criminal, crawling around on all fours, neck deep in the murky undertow. I mean, why not dwell inside of someone else's psychic surgery for a while? It actually felt good to just let myself dissolve, binge and purge, choke on excess, and suffer the fucking consequences again. Not give a shit. Be selfish, greedy, just disappear into need, submerge in desire, crash, get jacked up, crash again. Johnny and I started getting lubed on coke every fucking weekend. Glut on Friday and Saturday night, reel and feel like shit till Tuesday or Wednesday, fuck ourselves out. Spasm into conversations that begin at midnight and dwindle down hours later, long after the dawn had been blanketed over by dirty sheets which blocked out the sun. You know, the ritual. Ritual, it always begins the same. Hack out enough lines to force into cardiac arrest lesser mortals. Preparation for evaporation into that secret place, an undulating womb which would expand and contract as the walls fell in upon themselves, crushing out our breath. And our moods, they just swung like whatever song was playing. I mean, it'd be like jump cutting from blues to bebop to trance, like our mindset. It was like a distorted jukebox cranked full of musty tunes that you could almost sing along to, but by the time I got to the second verse, you forgot all the fucking words. 5 hours into another Friday night binge, slinking into the dull between rushes, a moment of spastic paralysis where the muscles still tremble, but the outer shell of the body freezes and you're locked into some kind of electric rigor mortis. And Johnny was on the couch, one hand grabbing his bulge, the other playing spin the bottle with a broken fifth whose busted mouth reflected a smoky golden haze that meant we'd be screwing through another fractured day. I needed to wipe the dribble from my upper lip, comb my hair, grab a coat, search for my keys, and then try to remember how to fucking drive so I could rescue enough libations to see us through until the spell wore off and we were finally able to pass out in each other's arms again, brittle but still greedy. Couldn't send Johnny. Johnny didn't drive. Couldn't send Johnny even if he did drive, not in his state. Tiny's tight spot was the only place that would sell after hours. Scuzzy flop on the far end of downtown where only the lifers and ex-cops went to booze. Stayed in business with what they did under the table. I mean, shots were still 50 cents a round, had to protect the regulars. I placed my order with Tiny, the owner. 2 6-packs of Schlitz, Johnny's favorite, and an overpriced fifth. I grabbed the bag and split. A slice of dirty brown was shredding a crack in the horizon. Flipped a filthy nuclear spin on everything. I mean, night was no time to be prowling through that shitty inner-city barrio. I mean, recently featured on America's Most Wanted after the 7th victim of a serial killer preying on teenage rent boys was found with his 2 front teeth missing and a hole in his cheek the size of a baby's fist. But that's America for you. Even Dawn was spooked by the nascent threat of more killings. I mean, the electricity was bouncing off the streetlights. It made everything look hollow, life-sized ghosted images of what real once was. I was no longer sure I knew. My high was folding, crumbling. I reached across the seat to pet the paper bag, praying the booty of firewater would by proxy rekindle a small flare-up in Johnny's loins. I'd be back home in a matter of minutes where I could throw my arms around his neck, slip my tongue in his mouth, and breathe again. I was halfway through the intersection before I saw the squad car. Too late to stop. I simply played good citizen and pulled over. Routine bullshit, license, registration, insurance. Where you headed? Home. What's in the bag? Schlitz and JD, fanciest shot, officer. Turn off the ignition. Is that really necessary? Do it, get out of the car, hands on the hood. Believe it or not, I actually do know when to quit. Did what was expected, got out of the car, typical traffic stop, but with a twist. You see, everyone was under suspicion now that the dead body started headed up almost toward double digits. Tried to make small talk just to distract the bull from looking too closely into my pinwheel eyes, which were rotating and starting to go in the back of my head by that point. Runny nose, nervous condition. I mean, not that they would expect a woman of killing. I mean, women don't kill for no fucking reason. When a woman murders, it is usually a crime of passion. A lover, ex-boyfriend, husband, it's not a pack of fucking prostitutes. That's man's work, right? Killing off over and over again, the replicants of their first, their last, their ever-present rejection. Killing again and again their lousy mother. The haughty cheerleader who snubbed them in the 10th grade, the prom queen who at the last minute went to the dance with the football hero. The night nurse, the convenience store clerk. The women who represented to their tortured libidos all the women who wouldn't give it up before but were now selling it off in little fucking chunks to anyone who could afford it. That's what serial killers do. That's what men do, right? That's what Ted Bundy did, right? Richard Speck, Richard Ramirez, Green River Killer. That's not what fucking women do. So nothing to worry about, right? But that was just the coke talking. So I kept it to myself. I didn't say a fucking word. Just nodded like a good girl, hoping all my papers checked out. I wouldn't have to give this fucking creep my mouth just so I could hurry home to Johnny, who would probably have to suck back up now after being gone for a good 45 fucking minutes. And Officer O'Reilly or McKenna or O'Rourke or whatever the fucking his name was gets an APB on the car radio as I'm ruminating on my serial killer psychobabble, and without so much as a spit of dismissal, hops in the front seat of his cruiser and speeds off into a heated domestic dispute about a mile mile and a half away. Good thing, because I was starting to fucking scare myself. Wondering just how many ounces his Smith & Wesson clocked in at. Just how fast I'd need to be to get away with kicking him once in the nuts, poking him in the eye, grabbing his gun and firing off a round or fucking two in his face, hopping back in my shitty Spitfire and riding the gas all the way back home to that hunky fuck who by now was probably passed out or pissed off that the beer was fucking warm. I could hear Johnny's panicked ranting before the key was even in the lock. I could feel the vibration of boots cracking against the door. He'd take 2 steps forward, check the peephole, kick the door frame, 2 steps back, repeat, 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 repeat. He flung the door open with such force he fell backwards and landed on his fucking ass and sprung up like a coil rattler ripe with venom. Ha! I knew it was you. Where the fuck have you been? Hey, slow down, Tiger. I was out getting drinks, remember? He towered over me, insisting that I look him in the eye. I mean, his were red and bulging, dirty, tears now dried, streaking his cheeks, a new 3-inch laceration under the left eyebrow, ruby red and congealing, a bloody smudge under his caked left nostril, neck ringed with sweat, wet hair framing his contorted face, lips cracked and chapped, beautiful and fucking psychotic, but beautiful, man, fucking beautiful. Well, what the fuck took you so long? Did you blow the fucking bartender for a 6-pack? What? Hands on hips, instantly fucking pissed. I mean, this shit came out of nowhere. 47 minutes ago, we were playing piggy in the throes of a lust which bordered on pornographic, and now he's miffed that I bought him beer? I didn't get it. Johnny, this is fucking ridiculous. Calm down. Cool out. Have a fucking beer. Why'd you say that? I reached up to pull his face closer, but he slapped my hand away. No! I headed toward the kitchen, pulling out a tall boy as peace offering, but he was just warming up. Don't fucking walk away. Answer me. Spun me around, grabbed the collar of my coat, and pulled it down to my waist. Manic. You fucking whore. I knew it. Look at you. Since when do you go to the fucking beer in the middle of the goddamn night with just a slip-on under your coat? You smell like you were fucking the whole fucking bar. Are you fucking tripping? I was just fucking you fucking asshole. I went to the bar, flying out of my gourd, to get you some fucking drinks. On the way back, I pulled over by the fucking cops. If they hadn't gotten another call, I'd be sucking on a breathalyzer downtown right now. What has gotten into you? I pulled away, trying to keep it cool. Started toward the fridge, passing the coffee table, which we used as altar for the ceremonial ritual of our drug communion. It was tipped on its side. Broken glass, ashes, cigarette butts scattershot on the couch and floor, baggies torn apart at the seam, blood-smeared straw orphaned on the saucer, which had been licked clean. $100 of Coke, all we had left, sucked up in under 50 minutes. I was not fucking pleased. He trailed after me, now all puppy dog on me. We need more Coke. We need more Coke. Call your dealer. Please, please, call your dealer. Please, baby, please, 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 please. Are you fucking nuts? It's 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. You're fucking tweak. Do I look like fucking Noriega? I don't think so. I need more Coke. I mean it. I'm onto something here, man. Crystallized thought. I'm sharp as fucking ice, man. I need to ride this out. You know, in the fucking dark. I mean, time contracts. Werewolves are real. The body is experimental canvas. The body is punching bag. The body is blood bank. Carving board, sack of pus and cum. I mean, everything's just starting to make fucking sense to me, man. Don't cut me off now, baby. Come on, give me his number. Don't cut me off now. I'll call him if you don't want to. Picked up the phone, racing over to me, smiling. Please, baby, please, baby, please, baby. Grinning like a 12-year-old suffering through chronic dementia. No. You are out of your fucking mind. We are not getting any more. They don't deliver on credit. And remember, we just went through $250 worth, so have a fucking beer and sit down. No, I will not cool it. Give me the number, give me the number, give me the number. Kicking holes in the wall with his size 13 steel tips. I ran over to him, grabbed one arm behind his back, landed a nerve pinch between the neck and shoulder blades, which dropped him to his fucking knees, using my full body weight, shoved him headfirst into the pile of cigarette butts and broken beer bottles. Ow, cut that shit out. Right. Okay for him to turn asshole, break up my shit, insult my generosity, and demand I cater to him, but fucking forbid the little bitch gets a taste of his own fucking medicine and he starts to fucking freak out. Fuck you, Johnny. You're way out of fucking line now. Shut up, sit down, and piss off.
a cab, you can't crash on my floor. I won't lend you $10. Get the fuck off my phone. Now you did all my drugs, you ate all my food, you broke my TV, tripping over your boots. Put that goddamn thing in your pants if you're trying to impress, because your love don't pay my rent. You can borrow my car, you can crash on my floor. You can't stay here tonight, get your ass out the door. You can borrow $10, yeah, I know that you're broke. Now you did all my drugs, you ate all my food, you broke my TV, tripping over your boots. But your love don't pay my rent. Get the fuck off my phone. I will call you a cab. You can crash on my floor. Now you did all my drugs, you ate all my food, you broke my TV, tripping over your boots. But your love don't pay my fucking rent. Relationships are all about the give and take. The only problem is I'm the one doing all the fucking giving, and you're always taking and seeing what more you can fucking take. Well, why don't you just take it like a fucking man and get your ass out the fucking door? Because your love don't pay my fucking rent. Got it bad, so bad for Bobby. He's got the crazy look in his eye. He flipped his badge, made me surrender, but I'm sticking to my alibi. You're my alibi. Good behavior, made probation. Still got a grudge even though I'm loose. Hollow points in a loaded chamber tonight. I'm gonna blow his cool. He's coming with me tonight. It's a trigger in a laser sight. What's so bad to love my hobby? safety in the darkness sings the basement lullaby. I played the fifth, leave no witness, no way to crack my alibi. You're my alibi. Unintended consequences, midnight special in a 45, looming hall to test forensics, but I'm sticking to my alibi. He's coming with me tonight. It's a trigger and laser sight. I want so bad to love my baby. I got it bad, so bad for Bobby. Mahakali calling and she's dancing on your grave. Be the death of you yet if you can't control your rage. Madman in the mirror, there's a mask that wears your face. So you curse another morning in a psychotropic haze. When night rolls around and you're about to get off, I watch the panic set in. You can't control your thoughts. You took everything you had and you threw it all away. Now there's nothing left to lose that you wanted anyway. So you pour another drink and you curse another day. And the madman in the mirror wears a mask that bears your face. When night rolls around and you're about to get off, I watch the panic set in. You can't control yourself.
picture-perfect postcard depiction of an image that somewhere, somehow, sometime long ago perverted your imagination, your determined imagination. Isn't that what they call witchcraft? Oh, you do believe in magic, don't you? Isn't that why you came to me? Isn't that why you're here now? Aren't you looking for a magical deliverance, a supernatural existence? I know that what you need to see is that, which it is that you want most to see, and sometimes the evidence is right before your very eyes, and that which is most obvious appears also most mysterious. And the evidence of folly, fetish, fantasy, that picture, postcard, perfect depiction of an image that somewhere, somehow, at some time long ago, perverted your imagination, your determined imagination. Isn't that why they call you a witch?
Desolation angels, suicidal mothers prophesizing the end. Whole damn world in a state of panic. Armageddon ready for the prodigal son. Who can you believe? All killing for Jesus. Or for motherfucking goddamn wrong. Where you gonna run? Where you gonna run? Shelves are empty. How you gonna deal when the well runs dry? Who you gonna blame when the bomb lights out? A traitor in the trenches on the enemy side. Wanna make a bet who's spinning the planet? Make some of politicians making off with the loot. Whole damn world in a state of denial. Conspiracy theory, I got plenty of proof. Where you gonna run? Where you gonna run? Where were you when they buried the bodies? Didn't give a shit till it came for your friends. Homicidal areas full of desperate children. Suicidal mothers prophesizing the end. Whole damn world in a state of delusion. Armageddon ready for the prodigal son. Who you gonna trust? I'll kill him for Jesus. I'm a motherfucking goddamn wrong. Where you gonna run? Buried the bodies, you didn't give a shit till they came for your friends. Whole damn world in a state of denial. Armageddon ready for the prodigal son. Who you gonna save? All killing for Jesus. I'm for motherfucking goddamn wrong.
Bye.